will give you how many. I'm going to go on Facebook here, and then I'll tell you how many suggestions,
Okay.
and then just pick a number, and then we kind of go right from there. We don't like, I won't like turn the camera off or anything like that. It's more like, here's a suggestion, and let's just go have fun.
Sweet.
Boom, one, two. Okay, here we go. So we've got one, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, brother, we've got 31 suggestions. So pick a number 1 to 31.
22.
All right, 22. Here we go. 31, 30, 29, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 22. Oh boy, this comes from my buddy Bob. It is double trouble.
Double trouble.
Thanks, Bob. Double trouble.
Did they see you?
No, no, no. Did they? I don't think they did. Did they see you?
I don't think that they saw me.
I think. I think we're in the clear, brother.
Nice. Nice. All right. Did you get it?
Yeah, yeah, that was thrilling, man. Stole a fucking diamond. I mean, it was better than I could have imagined.
I could not believe it. I could not believe how easy that was.
Right?
How was that so easy?
I think because we had confidence. I think that's the way it was. I don't know. I mean, they'd never expect it. That's the thing.
Oh man. You know, I'm gonna say it.
What?
I'm proud of us.
Right?
You and me.
Shut up.
No, I am. I'm proud of us. You know, since we were little kids, you've been saying how proud you are of us. And I said, no, I'm not proud of us. But right now, I'm proud of us.
God.
We did it. We did it.
I've always wanted you to tell me that you were proud of me. Always. And proud of us. Oh.
I mean, I'm proud of us more than I'm proud of you, but it balances out really, really well. Like it's a good 50-50.
Is it 50-50 or like what percentage would you say like you're proud of us, and then of that what percentage are you proud of you and what percentage are you proud of me?
I mean, I was trying to keep it 50-50 to be nice, but if we're being honest
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
we're,
yeah.
we're getting honest with the percentage of this
Yeah, yeah,
pride.
yeah.
It's 75-25. I'm really proud of me, and I'm kind of proud of you. But like we're in it together, right? We're in it together.
Yes. I made a percentage. I've never in your pride percentage, I've never hit anything above single digits.
Well, you know what? We did it today, man. You did it today. Double digits. Smidge more pride.
That's, it counts. It counts.
Okay, here.
I've been
Show me the diamond. Show me the diamond. Show me the diamond. Show me the diamond. Show
now
me the diamond.
I have been so excited about this.
Carl,
Yeah.
what color is that diamond?
Well, it's silver. There's little like flecks of green in it.
When we were stealing the canary diamond, what color do you think the canary diamond was going to be?
Well, a canary is a yellow bird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
And so when you talk about like a canary diamond, it would make sense that it would also be
Yep.
yellow because that's the main
You-
attribute of a canary is yellow. But look at this silver
Look at
diamond
that.
with
Yep.
green specks in it. You know what? It doesn't even like look like a diamond that much. That's the crazy thing. You think diamond is named for the shape. I mean, this is an oval. It's more circular, but oh man, but we got it. Look at we got it.
When we were talking,
Yeah.
we were talking on the earpieces,
Yeah.
and you said you were there.
I said I got it.
You got it. Were you standing in front of like the main desk of the museum, or were you like in the museum, Carl?
No, no, no. They keep the best stuff at the main desk right as you go in. Like that's the first thing. Like that's what hooks people to go into the museum is you walk in and the first thing you see, it's like, bam, that's there. It's like at a grocery store. The first thing you go in there is what you want to grab. So I went in there and I was like, I got it. And then it was like, boom, yeah. Now, by the look on your face, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pick it up again. Pick
Okay,
it up
all
again.
right.
Yeah. I just want you to tap the top of that.
Okay. Yeah, it's like diamond. Ah,
Yeah, Carl.
this this is diamond's not supposed to have a ringy thingy.
Mm.
Uh
Think you got a bell? Think you got a bell right there in your hand?
I I got so excited. And I remember we talked about diamonds and how they're shiny, and I was like, this is, the light came off of it, and I grabbed it. It was so easy to leave with it, too. That was the thing. Like, I grabbed it, and then when I was running out, I noticed that I had to put my Velcro back on my sneakers, so I just took a moment and I put my Velcro down, and I was like, yeah, this isn't the last you're going to hear of Carl Townsend. And then I was like, yeah, me and my brother Mike, we're going to be back, babies. And then I was like, I had a little bit of a cramp because I haven't been drinking a lot of water today because I didn't want to have to go to the bathroom. So I did more like a stroll right out to the car, and then that was it. Oh. Hey.
Carl.
Look. I mean, I
Carl.
stole something. I stole something, Mike. I stole.
Remember when we were talking percentages earlier?
Yeah, yeah, and it was like 25 on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
way up. It was on the way up. It was like 25%, and you were like, you were willing to give me some more there.
There's been a dip in the pride market, Carl.
What? You're bringing yourself down to, oh, you see, you've always
Carl.
been a good big brother.
Carl.
Yeah.
Carl.
What?
Any second now, the cops are going to show up at your house looking for you. You said your name out loud. You said my name
Yeah.
out loud.
So send them here.
Don't send them anywhere. Don't go near them.
Right.
You
Don't.
don't want to get arrested, though you would only get arrested for stealing a bell, so I don't think you'd be in prison that long.
I mean,
But
it's beautiful though. It's very shiny. You can see a reflection in it. It's like,
it is $7.99 at Office Depot, Carl. It is $7.99.
well, so then it's you get 75% of that. I'll get 25%. So I mean that's 7.99 times 75%. I think that's like six. All right, so that's still a profit, right? I think it's like $6, $2. Oh, Mike.
Carl, I need you to get ready to leave your house right now. You got to
Okay.
leave your house. You got to pack up your shit and you got to leave your house now. So, what do you need to survive over the next several months of your life?
Let me know soon because there are some police walking up right now. They've parked in front of the
All
building.
right,
And they
get
are.
down, get 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 down. Don't let them see you. Don't let them see you.
Okay, if they did though, what should I do? Not saying that they did, but if they did see me and they are pointing at me right now, what should I do?
Are they pointing at you right now, Carl? Are they trying to talk to you through the glass, Carl?
Yeah.
What are they
Oh,
saying, Carl?
hold on. I'm talking to my brother Mike. Give me a
Oh my
second. Give
God.
me 1 second. I'm just talking about what we should do.
All right, whatever you do, do not tell them where I am hidden. Do
Great.
not tell them where I am.
Great. Yeah, I
Okay?
won't tell them. Whatever
Okay.
you do not go to Glendale. Do not look for him there. He's definitely not there. He's in my house. He's in the back room. Uh the porch. He's on the porch. They just okay, good. I got good news. Mike, I got
What's that?
really good news. I got
I
great
can't
news.
wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear it.
They left. They left. They got in their car. They're speeding away right now. They're going very fast. Oh. Whew. Okay, so they're not here anymore.
That's great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's great news. Uh, Carl, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna break up with you as your brother. This is the end of our brothersome. No more are we the terrible twosome. No more are we whatever stupid nickname we came up with as kids. We are
Double
ending
trouble?
double trouble, double trouble. That remember that one as well, and it was we are that no more.
Uh, hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Uh, there's someone at your door there, buddy.
Hello. No, no, no. There's no mic here. Just us girls. Yeah.
It's good.
Okay, we'll let you know. I think they bought it. Who
Yeah.
are these police officers that are just like,
Just dumb. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
yeah,
I'm gonna come pick you up. Let's go back to the museum.
you want to go get that diamond again?
Yeah.
Hey, I owe you an apology, Carl. I tried to break up with you as your brother a little bit ago, and that was not cool.
Yeah.
That was not cool. So I just want to say, double trouble. We're back, baby. We're back.
Yeah.
Let's go get that canary diamond.
Yeah.
And what?
Sing.
Ah!
Dude, I miss you.
I miss you too,
Oh, just a ball of fun, man.
dude. Oh, it was so much fun. I've never improvised at 9 in the morning online.
No, are you kidding? This is how we wanted to do it, brother. We wanted to eventually be quarantined from each other and have to do early morning improv. I mean, you know, you've done enough gigs where you've walked into businesses at 9 a.m. to do an improv show, and they love it.
Oh, they love it. They love it. They love it. I think the last time you and I performed together was actually your going away show at Second City.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
God, that picture, dude. I have a picture that somebody captured, and I'm like kneeling and pointing to the camera, and there you were one of the people in the background with just this fun look on your face. Like it was a really memorable show for me, and I was so
That was
glad.
a good night. It was a good night.
Um, what brought you into improv? Like, how did you find it?
Yeah, so I was a theater student, getting my degree in theater at the University of Nevada, Reno. Really well-known theater department.
Top in America, the
Oh
top
yeah,
in America.
oh yeah, number 100 and something. And we were doing a show called Sugar Babies, and Sugar Babies is a musical that it starred Mickey Rooney and Ann Miller,
Yep.
and it was essentially a burlesque sketch show with intermixed with song and dance. And I was the Mickey Rooney character, and the director allowed me to play within it. And there was something really fun, and that was the first time I'd really kind of improvised a little bit. And my husband and I, soon to be husband at that point, we were really looking to get out of Reno because, northern Nevada in the early 2000s is not a great place to be gay. And he had been to Chicago, and I knew that there was opportunities for us in Chicago work-wise. And so we were like, let's go to Chicago because I knew Second City was there. And started taking classes there. And Bina Martin was my first teacher.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was IFA 1. And towards the tail end of IFA 1, I was able to, I don't know how, sneak into the auditions for conservatory and audition for conservatory, and I got in. So I had 6 weeks improv experience under my belt, and I got in the conservatory, which makes no sense whatsoever. Don't tell the Second City Training Center. And the rest is history. Like we formed a sketch group and an improv group out of that, and we went for a couple of years. Improv just became a part of my everyday life because it just kind of fell into place. It just seemed like the right thing to do at the right in life.
Yeah, it probably wasn't because of your talent that you got into conservatory. It probably was something, I don't, maybe they needed another Tyler to balance out
That's
the names. I'm
probably
not,
what it was. That's
yeah,
probably
but it's definitely not that you had any talent or anything. Good call. Good call.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh,
It was. I was very grateful for the opportunity to just kind of speed through that process
yeah.
because I met an incredible group of people in that cohort. And again, like I said, we continued to perform for years after we finished, and we traveled the country and did stuff. We filmed a TV pilot, and it was great. It
Wow.
was cool. Yeah,
And you also like you're a great teacher of improv and sketch, and you've been doing, you taught for Second City for a long time. And haven't you seen students early on that come in and you're like, oh, I would advance you right now, like, and then some where
absolutely.
you're like, you've taken a ton of classes, you're still not growing as a performer. So I think that whole thing of like having to go through like a certain program or something like that at times can be real detrimental because you can have people who come in who right away get it and are ready for that next step.
Absolutely. What a treat having those kids in classes too, right? To be able to see them teach the class with their natural given talents.
Yes.
People are learning from them just by watching them do what they do
Yeah.
so well. It's great to have them in a class.
What stinks is when you have someone in a class like that and you talk to them and they go, "Oh yeah, I'm done. I just wanted to do this. Like I'm going back to my day job or I'm going to do something else. This was really
Yep.
cool." And you're like, "No, but you're really very skilled." And they're like, "Yeah, no, but I had enough. This was really great. Thanks a lot." It's like, "Oh,
You know what? I respect that.
yeah.
I have friends in college who were amazing at musical theater, and it blew my mind that they weren't going to continue to pursue being an actor or performer after college was over. It blew my mind. But that's just not where their passion was. Their drive, their goals were different than that.
Mm.
However, we have to remember that the skills they're learning in the arts that they're practicing while they're doing this other thing are absolutely going to benefit them in their true passion and goal. So this extracurricular activity is going to give them skills that will diversify them within their space where they truly want to succeed. And so we have to let go of that and not be selfish about, no, but I want you in my world. It's like, no, go improve your world, right? And let's keep in touch, kind of a thing.
Oh wow, dude, that's such a great way to look at it too. Of like you're taking that information, those skills, that philosophy, and you're now branching out. So you're affecting that world you're in. And wow, thanks for being here as long as you were here. And yeah, stay in touch. But like you're going on to whatever your true passion is.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There was a guy, my friends talk about this dude, Case Clay, and I've never met him, but he's like was an improviser back in I think it was like late '90s or early 2000s, and I think he runs like a horse farm in Kentucky now.
Nice.
But everybody I talked to was like that was the guy that if they were going to put money on someone coming out of improv and making it, it would be that guy. But his path didn't follow that way. His path was like, oh, he's going to go and raise horses, and I think his family is from Kentucky, and he's become successful at that. But he definitely has those same skills, but just used it in that world.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. And because he's a skilled improviser, he is bringing a solid communication, agility, all of those things that we teach at Second City Works in the Bizkill
Yeah,
world, right?
yeah.
All those things he's bringing to his business, and from the top down, filtering it through his employees and the way that they all communicate with each other and work together. And I think that that's pretty special because then you're going to see more success in a business like that during difficult times like this than ones that stick to the way that things are usually done.
Now you talk about Second City Works, which is you do a lot for the business to business kind of arm of Second City, where you teach businesses communication skills and how to stay present and things like that. How have you found the skills you've learned in improv apply to people's lives who don't want to be on stage but maybe are just either are looking for help with communication, or those people that don't quite understand what the workshop is going to be about, but then at the end they see the real value in this? Like how have you found that area of improv?
Yeah, it's interesting. I was really lucky to be invited to participate in Bisco along with you. We were in the same training day together,
Yeah.
and it was really fun to learn how to turn off the teacher side of Tyler and turn on the facilitator side of
Yeah.
Tyler. Teaching improv in a classroom and teaching improv in a business are very, very different arts.
Yep.
And they require different skill sets. And there's so much more to learn in the business world about the business world. Because the thing that a lot of those participants need more than anything is a way to tie back the lesson to their real life.
Yeah.
And we can only ask so many questions like, how does this relate to you? Like that doesn't really help, right? But we have to truly understand what it is that they do, what their day-to-day is like, not just with clients, but also with their peers and their superiors and all of that, and as leaders. And then we have to ask specific questions that truly tie into those day-to-days to help them understand why this silly red ball game is incredibly relevant in the business world. But the other really fun thing about that I love so much is that first 15 minutes where people are really hesitant to participate.
Yeah.
And then in this, it's in one exercise, whatever that exercise may be, it's in one exercise around that time where people are like, all right, I get it, I'm here. And just those shields drop. And people are vulnerable and they are present and they are honest about their experiences at work. And you truly feel like you are helping them find their aha moment that's going to help them with this, whatever challenge they're facing in that moment. That is super fulfilling. And it's a different kind of fulfillment than you get in an improv class or a sketch writing class with the aha moments of those students in those worlds. Because that is truly about the art, right? Those classes are truly about the art. This is about changing people's lives.
Yeah.
And not to make it sound more grandiose than it is, but it truly is about teaching people how to be better human beings and how that can positively affect their day to day.
100%.
I get super giddy about it and nerdy about it. And I love when people are able to take that fear away and just be present and experience it without expectations of where it's going to go.
It's interesting when I started corporate improv years ago, it would be like you'd walk into it and you'd be like, so yes, and your way to success. See you later. And people are like, wait, huh?
Yeah.
Like they didn't see, and for a long time we didn't have the tie-in to be like, let's talk about how, rather than just like how could this work, but like let's talk about those moments where you can apply this to what you do and take it out of the sense of theory into like a practical application.
Absolutely. And it's interesting because the phrase yes and is so much more known. Right.
Yeah.
It's so much more in the ether now than it ever has been before. Before, 5-6 years ago, you'd say, who's heard of yes and? You have like 2 or 3 hands. Now you say, who's heard of yes and? You have more than half the group raise their hand. They've heard of yes and before. The issue that we run into there, though, is that the phrase is known, but the true philosophy behind it is not fully understood. So people believe that they can just say yes and in any given moment, and that means that they're improvising, and that is not the case. It's about the intention behind the yes and. Are you truly accepting the reality in front of you and building upon it? Or are you saying yes and let's not do that?
Yes.
Yes, and your idea is terrible.
I said the words.
Piero Procaccini likes to say that you're using yes and for evil.
Yeah.
And that's true. It can be used in that way. And so it's about making sure that your intention behind it is grounded in the philosophy of yes and, not just utilizing the words. In fact, get rid of the words completely. And that's a challenge to get people to fully understand in a 90-minute session, but we get there.
Well, and it's funny. I did one of those exercises once, and it was yes and but no. Literally came out of a guy's mouth, and it was like, okay. And he's like, "What?" I said yes and. It was like, okay, cool. Let's just break that open a little bit to be like, what does that mean? And when I was going through classes early on as a student, I was, one of the things an instructor told me once was like, we don't yes and evil. So it's funny Piero says that because it's true. It's like, don't yes and the evil part and then don't set it up to do that. So really diving into, I think it also helps when you tell people it's a philosophy more than just the words, and they understand it's about being open and accepting and hearing people and building upon ideas. I think that is where like the light bulb goes off a lot of times. But yeah, walking into a class now where it's like, I've gone into corporate settings where former students of mine at a company are also now in that workshop. So it's like I've had them as a student in class at like Second City, let's say, but now I'm shifting to that brain of being not an improv teacher, but a facilitator. And you're right, those are two different worlds, different skills.
It is funny when you do the business workshop and you have that one person who's taking an improv class who is so excited you're there and is so excited to improvise and is literally just trying too hard,
Yeah.
just being present and just doing the exercise. They're trying to perform from the minute you walk in the door. And we're like, I love that you love improv. I
Yes.
love improv too. Let's do this, and we'll talk about that later.
Sure thing, Dr. Quackmeister.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cool. Well, dude, where can people find you? Like, if they want to, follow you or check out your work or anything like that. Like, what's the best way people can get hold of you?
I'm on Twitter. My handle is TDQueso, TDQUESO. And they can find me on Instagram and Facebook and all those places. Yeah, I'm living in Vegas right now. As soon as COVID hit, we were in Los Angeles, and we got the heck out because we just didn't know where income was going to come from and how we were going to afford to pay our huge exorbitant rent.
Seriously.
So we moved to Vegas, where a bunch of family had just recently moved, and we're all kind of figuring out what life in the city is. So that's where I am. I'm not really performing or anything like that, obviously, but I'm writing a bunch. I have a writing partner in Los Angeles, and we write screenplays and television pilots. So we're continuing to write virtually, which we'd already been doing. So it worked out well.
And how are you finding now the adjustment? You've been now in Vegas a little bit. How have you found the adjustment? I mean, it's definitely like, if nothing else, rent is.
Yeah, I mean, we have a great house for half the price that we were spending in LA,
Yeah.
with a backyard and a view, and family is very close. Like my parents are 6 minutes from here, and my niece and nephew and sister-in-law are
Oh, that's
10 minutes
great.
from here, and so we get to support each other and help each other out and see each other and have dinners and stuff, which is nice. But and since then, my best friend has moved here. Mike's best friend already lived here, so we had a community and people that we know that are taking this situation seriously. So
Yeah.
we're able to spend some time together without being irresponsible.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of like learning to live life in this new house and occasionally going to the grocery store and see the lights of downtown Vegas in the distance and think, I don't really want to go down there right now.
Right.
Does not appeal to me in any way.
I'm cool. I'm cool here. Everything's
I'm
cool.
good. I'm good. Yeah.
Well, give my best to Mike, and it's always a pleasure, dude. Just like connecting with you, no matter how short the time we have, it's always really fun connecting with you, man.
Same, man. I love you, dude. Good luck with everything.
Oh, brother, I love you so much, and I will talk to you soon.
Take care.
Bye.